Here's the wrong part. It turns into sugar and then gets stored as body fat. Okay, that's not gluconeogenesis. That's a lie. Protein does not become sugar. I mean, even that is like an oversimplification to the point where it's just ludicrously wrong. Hi, my name is Jaquish. I'm a doctor of biomedical engineering, which gives me a unique perspective, especially today, because a lot of people are getting one little aspect of nutrition profoundly wrong, and it's been profoundly wrong for years. And I gotta correct it. Now, those of you who know my style, I don't call people out. I don't like pointing out who's wrong. It's really easy to be wrong because there's a lot of bad information out there, so I don't like ridiculing people. Like, I'm a gentleman. I know most people in the fitness industry are not, but I am. So, not calling anybody out, but let's talk about gluconeogenesis. So very frequently, and this is especially from the social media commenters, not so much the creators. So, creators are obviously held to a higher standard. Commenters can say whatever ludicrous thing they want to, and they almost always do. And here is what you'll see. Somebody who eats a high protein diet, and I just saw this on one of Brad Schoenfeld's posts. It's somebody I respect very much, but the paper confused me because it said something about how eating protein makes your waist bigger, and it's like anyone who's trained and eaten food knows that's absolutely not true. So really curious as to what's wrong with that study, or maybe how they looked at it, because it doesn't make much sense. But in the comments, I saw so many people saying, well, it's because people are getting fat, because when you eat too much protein, and here's the wrong part, it turns into sugar and then gets stored as body fat. Okay, that's not gluconeogenesis. That's a lie. Protein does not become sugar. I mean, even that is like an oversimplification to the point where it's just ludicrously wrong. But what happens is, when you don't have very much glucose in your nutrition and your body needs some, it can take some protein and convert it to glucose. But this is demand driven. And I'm speaking slow because I want to make that point. Demand driven. Your brain needs some glucose, or your muscle needs some glucose. Your body will make exactly how much is needed, and it goes to the intended tissue. So it's made, and then it has an address. Think of it like an Amazon shipping center. It's going to a particular place in the body because it's being called for at that particular place in the body. And anything that is outside of that function that I just explained is not gluconeogenesis, and it's also not happening. So the idea that you can eat too much protein and store body fat from it doesn't happen. So when you eat more protein than your body can really handle digesting and using for protein synthesis, what happens is your body goes through thermogenesis. Thermogenesis is when your body temperature goes up so that you can use that energy provided by the protein, because your body has no mechanism for storing protein as body fat. None. Your body can store fat as fat. It can store carbohydrates as fat. It cannot store protein as fat. And this gluconeogenesis, again, it is sort of the failsafe for individuals who don't get enough carbohydrates in their diet. It's okay. The body is there to give them what they need, and only what they need. So the next time you see somebody who says if you eat too much protein it turns into sugar, ignore that person. Also, probably just don't read the comments, because the comments are usually full of people who make stupid comments like this. So I hope this helped, and I hope you can navigate the nutrition conversations and what you're trying to do with your nutrition a little bit easier. Leave me a comment and let me know if this helped you, and I'll see you on the next one.
If this video helped you, I want you to subscribe and follow. I'm going to put out videos on a regular basis. I think they're going to help a whole lot of people, especially if you're one of those people that doesn't just instantly grow from lifting regular weights. We've got the answer for you.